What is going on, everyone? I am Steve, hashtag Team No Sleeves from Burke Family 54 Comics. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Berkfam. I'm going to be hanging out and talking to one of my best friends in this community, Chamorro Cinema. Before we do that, though, let's hit that intro. Yo, what is up, dude?
Oh, wow. I didn't think that thing made noise. I guess I never play with it. Dude, thanks for having me on.
I got one, too.
That's the gosta.
What is up, Manny? How are you, man?
Oh, dude, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It wasn't a heavy day at work, but it was like a full day, which always makes me feel good. Because otherwise, I'm an electrician, so I spend a lot of time driving.
Sure.
So sometimes my days feel like I did hard work, but like there was a lot of gaps in between. Today was just a nice, even, full day. I love it. Love it. Love
it. Well, that's good for you because I had to send a couple kids to in-school suspension today. Oh, shoot. Before we get any further, I do want to say that tonight's Meet the Berkfam is brought to you by comicbook_press and on Instagram. If you ever need any comic books press, make sure you hit up Eric over at comicbook_press and on Instagram, and make sure you use my promo code BURKE54 to get free shipping back to you on your first order. Also, if you're ever thinking about starting your own YouTube channel and you want to use StreamYard, hit the link in the description of all of my videos. It's the same price for you to use StreamYard. I just get a little something as the affiliate link. So if you want to join StreamYard, hit that link below. We got lots of people over here in the chat. Let's say hi to them.
Yeah.
Southern Comic Geek, what is up, dude? Station. Alex Tapia, hello. How's it going? Legion of Comics, what is up? Hashtag We Are Legion.
Station, Mark.
Obviously, Station from Chamorro Cinema. Evils Comics, hello. How's it going?
Yeah.
Supporting Manny. Support Manny fully here, baby. There we go.
Evil's awesome, man. Mike puts out really great comic content between reviews and hauls and everything. Just great stuff.
Nice. Love you big time, Manny. No joke. Sorry, never around, but got me tonight. There we go.
Yeah.
Tyler, hello. It's Morphin time.
You're never going to live that down.
No, I'm never going to live that down. What's up, Panda? How's it going, brother?
Station.
Dale, hello. Phil Aileen, what is up? Sindane TSP, what is up, fam? How are you doing, brother? Oh, wow. Nice. B. Ramey, another Berkfam member. Got lots of Berkfam members up in here. Another Berkfam member, Rob's Fat Stacks.
I
Warlord.
love that guy.
Yeah, I love Rob. What up, Warlord James? How's it going? Hashtag Burke is a snitch. Today was a little different. Digger Jim, hello. How's it going? Comic Book Mafia. DJ Links. Links. What is up, dude? Fellow Kansan. What is up, Circumstances? Hashtag Emog. How's it going? And Jonathan Michael, what is up, dude? Hello, Family Station. Okay, so for people that don't know, why don't you really quickly explain the whole station to the people that do not know what that is? Because it feels like there's like a segment of the community that does know that, but others that do not know that.
Yeah, so Station is the universal greeting for the pop culture philosophers army, and it's been adopted by the entire community, which is amazing because it sums up our philosophy of be excellent to each other and party on, right? Because pop culture philosophers are all about entertainment, philosophy, and positivity, man. Those are three of our pillars. So that's the philosophy we live by, Burke.
Okay. We got to talk about the PCP Bad Batch Army. I notice it's in the description of your bio over on Instagram. You're part of that. For people that don't know, what is the PCP Army and all of that, and who runs it, and how many people are there, and what's it all about?
Sure. So there are, I want to say 500 of us strong. The PCP Army is from the Pop Culture Philosophers channel. So if you guys dig on Rockin' Robbie, you guys see him all over the platform. That's our fearless leader, man. He's created this community of like-minded individuals. We're all kind of seekers. So like when we do a movie review, for example, like we did a movie review on Friday night on the channel of Fright Night from 1985. Now, where most people would be like, that's a dope vampire movie, and this is why. We actually always talk about, what is this film trying to say? What is the cinematography saying to us? Like, Fright Night is a 1985 teenager vampire flick. Like, there is no reason for us to be digging that deep, but that's the type of stuff that we do, right? So that Pop Culture Philosophy is all about just going deeper, man. And so Robbie has crafted this amazing group of people. Robbie and I have been friends for going on 6 years. We started our channels about the same time, and we've been networked ever since. So the Bad Batch, which is the offshoot that I'm a part of, that Fable runs that crew. We're the YouTube and IG creators that are part of the PCP Army, and then I am also part of the Pop Culture Philosophers main channel as part of the Excitable PCP crew. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I noticed Rockin' Robbie, he's got like 10,000, 12,000.
Yeah, I think he's at 11,000 now.
That's crazy. Do you feel like his channel's gone up? We'll go back to you here in just a second. Do you feel like his channel's gone up a lot since he started doing more with Jim Mint, or?
I think that's definitely a big part of it. Really, Pop Culture Philosopher started blowing up about the time he did his Three Jokers theory video, and then after that, it's been steady. I mean, one of the things that Robbie does incredibly well, if you watch his channels, is his reviews. So the weekly comic book review is a massive thing on his channel. And what's crazy, what a lot of people I don't think realize, he does all of that just like off the cuff. There's no cutting, there's no edits. He just loves comic books and loves comic book history. He'll stand up there and talk all day. And then Rockin' Robbie Live, which is the Sunday night show, is, I mean, he takes the time to talk to everybody in the chat. He's answering all of our questions. And again, just like I was saying on my IG chat about Nick's Kicks and Comics, both are completely genuine guys. There's no YouTuberness about Robbie or Nick. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like there's a lot of days where I am a mess. Like I'm like the grumpiest, meanest bastard you've ever seen. But then I got to jump on the stream and be like, "Hi guys, station, welcome to Pop." You know what I mean? So like that's that fake YouTuberness. And Robbie doesn't have that. Robbie is the same person on screen as he is off screen, and that authenticity that draws people in. And I think that's been the secret to his success, honestly.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. So I have to ask again. I don't think I've ever been told this. So how did you come up with the name Chamorro Cinema? And
yeah,
obviously it's about movies and all of that stuff and the cinematography, but like explain the name real quick.
Yeah. So I am a Chamorro, just like Rebby Q, just like the comic chest. There's I'm gonna forget people, but there's actually quite a few of us. So we are from the islands of Guam, right? The Marianas Islands. So that's our ethnicity. So I'm a Chamorro, and I'm proud to be. There's less of us than there are African gray elephants in the world. So I'm very proud of my heritage, and so I put that to the forefront. The channel was Manuel Mendiola forever. And I like alliteration, and Manuel Mendiola's alliteration, but Chamorro Cinema had a nicer ring to it. It's probably not the most marketable name, but it's one I've stuck with. So
I love it. All right, let's talk about some comic books. When did you start getting into comic books? And for people that don't know, like, what are you more into? DC, Marvel, Indies, all of that.
So I started reading comic books in March of this year. I want to say it was March. It might have been a little after that. I've had comic books my whole life, and I've always enjoyed comic books. But one thing that I've always been is a welfare kid who never had money for comic books. So if I didn't get hand-me-downs from people, I didn't have them. Right. So when I started collecting, now that I have more disposable income, and the pandemic hit, and it's like I'm not going out to eat and stuff, so I had more disposable income to justify buying the books. I kind of went off the deep end, dude. I want to say I was a Marvel kid because I always loved those Marvel characters and I love the MCU. But as I've grown as a reader, I probably enjoy DC's stories more than I do Marvel stories. But all of that seen through the lens of the indie. because I'm coming up in a time when indies have just hit the scene running. They mirror very much prestige television, which is something I think we
Yes.
can all relate to. And because of that, these 5-issue arcs or 6-issue arcs, because of that, those are what I'm gravitating towards. So even when I read Marvel, I'm reading bullet points. I'm reading 1865 or whatever it is. Like I'm reading Marvel 1985. I'm reading short, contained miniseries, and those seem to be what I really love. I'm finding more and more that I'm into artists. Like I just spent my the weekend of August 20th. I was, me and my wife were on vacation, and I just went on a Mike Deodato Jr. deep dive. Right, I was reading Hulk. I was reading Star Lord or Infinity Wars. I was like reading all these different Deodato books, and then like Jeff Lemire. I was just on Whack Comics, and Lee is so passionate about Jeff Lemire. So I was like,
Right.
I've been like, I jumped headfirst into his Moon Knight run, which jumping headfirst into something that crazy, that's nuts, man. Because my brain's all sorts of messed up, and I I loved it. So I'm rambling, man, but I'm telling you, I love me good storytelling and good artwork, and whether that comes from DC or Marvel, that's up for debate. I do find that DC's event comics, like Infinite Crisis, the stakes are higher, and I think that is something that I really like, and so I don't know, man. I'm gonna go indies. That's the safe route, right?
Oh, okay. All right. It's funny that you mentioned Deodato because I don't know if you saw in the Berkfam chat, but Deodato
Liked his post.
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
Congrats, Carlito. That's what's up. Geek Out Roscoe, hello. You Powerful Comics, hello. How's it going? Appreciate everyone for stopping in. Actual Dracula dropped in here. Robert Flash 6792, hello. How's it going? Lots of great people up in here for sure.
Real quick, Burke, I just want to say, because you asked the question, and I think that it's important to know my love of indies. One of the places I jumped off from was You Promised Me Comics when he was Sparks Comics. Him and Caroline, the way that they introduce you to indies and a lot of Kickstarter stuff, that's something that really crafted my readership. So I just want to say thank you, Sparks. Thank you, Caroline, for helping mold me into the reader I am. You guys at Missing Link Comics.
There we go. There we go. That's awesome. Look at that cup with all those stickers on it. Dude, I need to get me some stickers made ASAP for sure. For sure. What is this? Chino Comics and more? What is up, dude? How are you guys doing? What's up? We're talking to Chamorro Cinema tonight about some comics. Thank you, Manny. There we go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you want to show off any books? You just said you got a whole bunch of books for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you know what? They're in the other room. I'll grab those. In a sec. But I did grab. These are a couple of my exclusives. These are some things I'm going to be giving away on my 500 shameless plug, 500 subscriber giveaway. So this is my Aftershock Ambassador exclusive, God of Tremors. This is another really great read. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked this out, it's a one shot. It's easy to follow up. And then this is the ambassador exclusive for Search for Hugh, which is another great Aftershock book. So yeah, those are two. I read a lot of Aftershock. I work for Aftershock, so nice. That's why I read a lot of them. But yeah, I can run and grab some books here. So awesome.
And everyone, make sure you subscribe to Chamorro Cinema. There's a link to his YouTube in the description of every single one of my videos because he's a Berkfam member, but I wanted to put it out there in the chat as well. Make sure you guys sub him up. Let's get him to 500 ASAP. Nick Comic Culture, what is up, dude?
That guy, Nick, he's crewed up with me, like full disclosure here. But when Nick burst onto the scene, man, like just as far as like clear-headed review, no fanboy shit, like stuff. Nick is the man, dude. I did I even make it as long as Tyler? I hope I at least beat.
You did make it a little longer, 7 minutes.
But Nick, his reviews, they're so fair and balanced, and I that's probably not the right like slogan he wants, but I'm just saying like his stuff is if you watch Nick at Night anyway, Friday nights late PM, his stuff is awesome, and it's like I said, always so even. There's no oh, I only love DC or I only love Marvel. Like this dude rocks. I just wanted to get that out. I'm gonna run and grab them books for you.
Sounds good, man. Flo Dammer, and what is up, dude? How is it going? Subbed him up. That's awesome. We got a couple people up in here. Naggin Comics Station, how's it going? I appreciate all the PCP people showing up here and supporting Manny. That is what's up. Let's see here. I've been subscribed. There we go. Let's see here. Definitely made it longer than Panda. Yeah, Panda's got a bad mouth sometimes. He does. You guys should hear some of the things he says in person. Let's see here. Oh, I spent a lot of time watching guys like you two to understand how it's done. Oh, there we go.
Hey. I made it longer than Panda. That's always my goal, dude. Like every day, it's how can I get anywhere longer than Panda?
Longer than Panda. Sorry, Noggin Comics. I said Naggin. Noggin Comics. What's up?
Kyle and Nora, their brand new channel, Burke. You guys should definitely everyone in the chat go sub up Noggin Comics. They're a lot of fun. It's Nick and Nora, and nice. they do deep dives into books. They do mystery unboxings. I mean, just go check them out. They're a brand new channel, guys. Go show them some love.
There we go. What up? How's it going? There we go. All right, yeah. Manny has Zack Snyder quality stream. He really does. We talked about it before we even went live. You're on DSLR?
I am. Today it's the 6D Mark II. If you guys are looking for a good vlogger lens that's really heavy, you should pick out a 6D Mark II. I like it, but go with mirrorless, guys. If you got the cash, go with mirrorless and go with Sony. Sony shoots a lot better quality in low light, and their light lenses are a little expensive, but you can get by with the kit lens. Most people can anyway. I shoot Canon glass because I've always shot Canon glass, but if I could go back, I'd probably jump on Sony.
So we usually, at the school I work at, we just use Canons for everything because it's interchangeable for the most part, and we like to use the I like to use the prime lens, like a 50 for videos and whatnot. So
that's what I'm shooting on right now, 50mm 1.4.
Boom, 1.4. Boom, baby. All right, let's see. Let's see what you got here, man.
Yeah. So the Me You Love in the Me You Love in the Dark. This is a really, really cool Scotty Young book. And yeah, I'm digging it. Last book you'll ever read. I haven't read the first one yet, but my wife is reading that one. Eve. This was me and my daughter's book. Like this was the book I was reading with my daughter. She loved it. And then like issue 3 got dark fast. So we switched to Mamo. So if you guys are looking for a book to read with your children, Mamo is a really cool tale about witches. It's not as like traditional witchy as say Man Eaters the Cursed or The Last Witch. It's more I don't know, White Witch, Earth Magic type stuff. This is a really cool book. My daughter's really loving it. It's very wordy, which helps with teaching her sight words and all of that happy stuff. But my 5-year-old loves this book. Many Deaths of Layla Starr. This is the final issue. This is probably the book of the year, right? I mean, this or Stray Dogs. I think those are your two options. I guess some people like this book, but you know, Layla
Nice
Starr.
House on the Lake. Yeah, it's pretty
nice.
Good.
Oh, Nice House on the Lake is really good. More Jeff Lemire goodness because of my love of Lee from Whack Comics, man. Jeff Lemire, and then another Jeff Lemire book, May's book. Everyone's talking about this book. I cannot wait to dive right in. Ice Cream Man, guys. It was 2 weeks since I picked up books, so sorry about the massive haul here. But Ice Cream Man 25, Mighty Morphin number 11.
Yes.
Dude, I never miss an issue. It's crazy because I always talk about whether or not I like Mighty Morphin or Power Rangers better, and every month it just shifts. So like I'm just at this point I'm just like, well, Mighty Morphin, it spent a lot of time like meandering for a while when they were trying to break into Angel Grove.
Yep.
Stuff that like it took a long time to get that stuff rolling, but then once it did, it went good. And then a couple other stuff, some Star Wars books, Swamp Thing, of course, and Batman 112. So Those that's
You
my
can show all of them there. Let's see them all,
oh.
man. Let's see them all.
Yeah, so High Republic. I'm enjoying. I keep picking up Adventures. I don't know why. Adventures is fine. The story for Adventures is really fine. The problem is it just burns through material. Like we really could have had this really nice kind of slow burn where we get to see the two child characters, one becoming a Jedi and the other like joining up with the bad guys, and like that there could have been some drama there, but they just like cut right to the chase, man, with that book. So like I gave up on it, but I still pick it up. I don't know if I'm just scared to cancel the subscription, like my LCS will get mad at me or something, but I get them and then they sit in the long box. And then Swamp Thing, Rom V is got to be one of my favorite writers of all time. There hasn't been a single thing. I can go all the way. I can go as far back into his catalog, and I've yet to find a bad book. But Swamp Thing, and then of course Batman 112. I didn't pick up Fear State Alpha. I don't know if that matters with 112 because I haven't read either, obviously, but we'll see.
I just got Fear State and like yesterday, and I haven't had a chance to read it. I haven't had a chance to get any new books for a couple of weeks because my shop hasn't gotten DC books in a few weeks, and so I just haven't gone to the shop at all because anyone knows me knows I love me some DC, so I just haven't even gone to pick up any books. And I feel a little bad about that, but I want to grab my DC books. I'm going to wait till they get there, and I'll start grabbing the last 3-4 weeks, whatever, worth of stuff. And I'll get Batman 112 and Nightwing or anything. Teen Titans Academy, which is fantastic. Nightwing's fantastic. Flash is fantastic. And I'm excited. I'm excited to finally get those DC books.
I need to add more DC to the poll because I end up forgetting about stuff until I watch other people's videos. And I'm like, oh, Teen Titans Academy came out or Son of Kal-El. Like, I'm really liking Son of Kal-El, but like I keep forgetting about it. So I'm always like a week behind. I just need to start adding those to the poll. Yeah,
you do because they're good. All of those that you mentioned are very, very, very good. I know R&R Comics gets DC books, and I'll reach out if I need to get some. My shop, I do want to support him because he's an awesome, awesome guy. For sure. Dude, so I've been looking at your background for a long, long time. You got some NECA back there. You got some TMNT NECA. You got some action figures.
Yeah, TNT NECA. This shelf is all sorts of older stuff. And then I've got the 2000s Nickelodeon TMNT on this shelf. The top of the Ninja Turtle shelf has got like the bigger 12-inch figures. Ghostbusters, that's just random because it looked pretty. There's like the genie from Aladdin, and there's some Superman stuff up there's a Gosei Morpher from
nice
from Megaforce. Then there's a Batman McFarlane shelf, and then I also collect a lot of like the little play school DC hero figures, just those little figurines. So I collect those guys. And then I've got my Power Rangers Legends shelf here, Biker Mice from Mars. Anything I feel nostalgic for. Now I have a ton of toys like Star Trek. I carry Star Trek Playmates, and then I have 8 12x12 shelf displays of Star Wars 3 3/4-inch scale. Then I have ships and 12-inch figures there. I've got more 12-inch figures here, all over the place. I collect a lot of toys, but I am not I don't buy toys from the store very often. I'm like I like swap meets and I like garage sales. Like I don't like this hobby I don't like any of my hobbies to cost much. So
I feel you there.
Yeah, so and then I've always had the philosophy that toys are for playing with. So like me and my kid, like you can't see it, but there's like a graveyard of toys on my floor right underneath me because me and my son will bust them out and play with them all day long.
I love it. Dude, so last year for my birthday, my wife and my daughter got me. When I say got me, like I bought them. But they gave me the entire set of Lightning Collection Power Rangers. Like I have the whole set except for the White Ranger because I don't I love Tommy, but he's the Green Ranger. I don't need the White Ranger. He's the Green Ranger. So I got the whole team plus the Green Ranger. And then I did get, because I like it in the comics, I did also get the Ranger Slayer as well. So
Dude,
I have the whole set.
I like that Ranger Slayer figure, and every time I'm at GameStop, it seems like when I'm not buying toys, when I'm not hunting toys, it's always there. When I am hunting toys, it's never there. I get a glut of Goldars, which I love that figure, the Lightning Collection Goldar.
Yeah.
Both releases were both good, but like forever I couldn't find the darn thing, and now it's like swap meets everywhere. There's just Goldars all over the place. I need to pick up. Now I'm gonna draw a blank on his name. The White Ranger from Dino Thunder, the Walmart or the Walgreens exclusive. I saw that at my Walgreens the other day, so I might need to find justification to go and buy that figure.
I'm not even in like the market for any action figures right now whatsoever. Like I got, like I said, the Lightning Collection team, and then I got the NECA team and the Raph and Casey Jones 2-pack. Like I don't need any action figures. I'm done. But every single time I go to Walmart or GameStop or Target, I always go and look in the action figure aisle just to see if they have anything I don't have that I might want. Every single time, dude. Because I wanted that TMNT NECA set coming out of their shells music set. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you remember that, like the movie that came out in the 90s?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Skipping Stones. That's like that's the soundtrack of my childhood, man. I love that. I used to love that thing. Wore that VHS tape out.
Oh, so did I. I watched it 1,000 times easily. And so when they announced they're coming out with that set, I was like, I gotta have it. But I'm like you, man. I don't like to overpay, so I just wait. And then now I'm like not really in the market for any action figures anymore. So I'm probably never going to get it. But I love the way they looked. I really did, for sure.
Dude, these are my new, these are what the new shelf I'm putting together. I don't know if you remember Warriors of Virtue from the 90s, but nice. It was so I've been picking these up. I buy these at there's a honey hole out in Rochester, Minnesota, and they're like, so that's where they send all like the ones that won't sell at the Metro stores, so you can get them for a good deal, like 3 for $12. But
that's right, you live in Minnesota.
I do. So
you live by my sister.
I live right in the middle.
You live right in the middle of Minnesota?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she lives in Lakeville, and then D-Runt Comics lives in Shakopee.
Oh yeah.
So they're about 30 minutes away from each other. And so every time I go up to visit my sister, I always go over and visit George at D-Runt Comics. So,
well, I'm about an hour away from Lakeville, but I'm about 45 minutes from D. So if you're ever up here, man, we'll hook up. We'll hang out.
Definitely. We got lots of people saying stuff over in the chat. If you guys have questions for Manny, please put your questions in the chat, and I will try to get them answered. Let's see here. They wanted to see those DC figures. Well, Mark did, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I'll grab a couple. Let's see if I can do it without causing an avalanche.
Do it. I like how. Oh, you can't hear me.
I did not. I definitely caused an avalanche. But here's the Capullo Nightwing. I still need to get the McFarlane. I wanted to get that in the Red Hood 2-pack, but I think I'm gonna end up buying them all each separately. Azrael.
Yes, that is gorgeous, dude.
Oh, dude. There's a white one, an all white one you can get that was Target exclusive, but I think the pre-orders are all sold out because pre-orders sell out in about 2 seconds always. And then Batman Returns Penguin.
Oh, he's getting Penguin's getting his spin-off series.
I know, dude. I'm excited, man. I think Colin Farrell's super underappreciated as far as actors go. He does some doofy roles, but then he does like The Lobster was really good. What he did in the Fright Night remake in 2011 was also a really cool performance. And there's a bunch more up there, but I'm scared of what happens if I keep reaching. So
I love it. Manny, favorite artist?
Favorite artist. Well, I'm right now I'm gonna say my favorite artist is Diodato Jr. But it's kind of for different purposes, right? Like I love the art style. I love the way he sets up panels. I love the way that the panel is suggested, but not always like it's not just a hard border. I mean the artwork expands out of it, and he's done that since like the 90s, right? But what's cool is to see his artwork evolve. If you look at his art in the 90s and you look at his work on like Hulk, they're night and day, right? Like, and I love to see artists that evolve. Martin Simmons is another one. Not just for the stuff that we know him from, like Department of Truth, that wispy
See, I don't like
painterly
that art, man.
style. Really?
I don't
See,
like it at all.
I love that. But here, let me show you something cool here. So this is also Martin Simmons. And what's really cool about a book like Friendo, he chose to do an art style that's evocative of the social commentary and the time period of like, this is very hippie or not hippie. I'm sorry, yuppie, capitalist Los Angeles, right? The color palette, everything about it screams LA and in that type of culture. And he's done an art style that is perfect for that. And I feel like that's something Martin Simmons is really good at, taking art and creating something that works with the story. And I think that takes a huge amount of emotional intelligence on the part of the artist, because you can choose a style that works for you. Scotty Young, for example, has a style, and that is his style, right? But Martin Simmons, there's no ego. There's no hubris there. He's crafting the art that works for the story being told. And I think that that's really important. And I also think the art of lettering doesn't get enough. A digit Bidakar, man. I mean, like, the way that that lettering in a comic book can heighten everything and be just as intrinsic to the artwork and the narrative and the dialogue is, I mean, that's it's something you don't notice. It's in the background, and that's why that's when it's the most effective, right? And like I don't know, it's just I just love it. I love it. It's hard to say, man. And then of course you can go with Alex Ross. You can go with all sorts of amazing artists. But both of those guys right now, I guess I'm going to say for the ability to evolve and change, I'm going to go Martin Simmons and Mike Diodato Jr.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Those are great picks. Let's see here. Questions from Manny. How old were you when you found?
Oh, my shirt. Nick got me this about, I don't know, 6 months ago. No, no, I saw what that word was. When did I realize? I still don't realize, man. At all.
Come on, Legion, you got to do better than that, bro. I was going for it with a second. I didn't realize that was actually a curse word until you said something. Let's see here. Burke, I got to message you something I saw the other day and I forgot to send you. Be right back. Okay. Manny, how does it feel to be one of the coolest people in the Berkfam? Great question.
Oh, dude, every day I wake up and I think, what am I doing here? I mean, I should be, I should be elevated. No, dude, the Berkfam is full of amazing people. I'm very blessed to be able to be counted amongst the ranks, man. Pop culture philosophers, there's a lot of us, and we're all very similar, I mean, in terms of like what we like, there's you attract like-minded individuals, right?
Sure.
When I joined, all right, I mean this with all due respect, Burke, all right, when I joined up with starting to push the channel out, I was like, dude, these white boys are awesome. And like, and I thought, I'd go into chats and stuff, and I'd be like, you could ask my wife. I'd be like, dude, the white boys said hi to me during their chats today. Like I was getting really excited. And then like I joined the Southern Comic Geeks channel and got into that chat, and I started meeting more people. And then I joined Berkfam and I started meeting more people. And it was like, It was like, dude, I feel like part of the crew. Like, I don't know. It's a really coul feeling to stretch beyond, and meet new people and get accepted into these other little cliques. And I don't know. It's
Yeah,
really dope. Really dope.
we love having you in there. I know you're part of probably a million group chats, but when you do say stuff in the Berkfam chat, it's nice to hear from you and see you and whatnot. And so the Berkfam loves you, brother. Berkfam loves you, man.
I love you guys. I'm super shy outside of streams. I'm DJ. If you guys can ask DJ Links, as soon as the stream ends, I get weird. Like, I'm quiet. Like, I don't know what to say half the time. So like, I get that way with chats too. I'm like, I don't know what to say. So unless I have like an obvious joke, I believe I'm there. I'm double clicking. I'm liking stuff, but I don't always say too much. I'm like bearded like that. Like, Greg hardly says anything.
Like to hang out. You just like to hang out.
Yeah, I like to lurk a little bit, just a little bit.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, I think I'm really far behind at the questions. Let's see here. And my Walmart is getting cleaned out on a daily. It's sad to walk down. Yeah, I feel you, dude. I feel you. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. Got the link to his YouTube. Okay, I was playing with my daughter, so I'm not sure if the big question was asked. Barry or Wally? Yes, This is the question. Let's see if you get the right answer.
All right. Here's my Barry and Wally situation, right? I want to say Barry. Like, everything in me wants to say Barry, because that's like, when people think of the Flash, they think of Barry Allen.
Sure.
But honestly, I want to say most of the comics I've read have been Wally West. I just didn't realize that, right? So, that being said, for the Flash that I have read, I'm going to go Wally West.
Yes. Team Wally West. That is my guy, dude. That is my guy. I love me some Wally West. Robert's a big Wally West fan. So is Mark as well. Agreed. Colin Farrell deserves an Oscar.
All right. Now, Legion. I know what you mean. His role in Daredevil as Bullseye was over the top. It was cheesy. It was hammy. However, as a young actor in Hollywood, he is very memorable in that role, even if it is for cheesy, hammy acting. He stands out. He's like the corn niblet in the turd that was the Daredevil film with Ben Affleck. All right. He is the bright, shining yellow that you're like, I didn't even remember eating that, but he was there. All right. He was there. So that's all I got to say about that. He's the corn in that turd, man.
Oh man, amazing. Manny, what was your favorite cartoon growing up? Ask Rob.
Great question. All right, my favorite cartoon growing up. I've always been a fan of anthropomorphic animals, right? Whether it's Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Biker Mice from Mars, Street Sharks, Ninja Turtles, SWAT Cats. Well, all of those are great shows. But my favorite, if I had to point to a definitive cartoon growing up, it's going to go to Beast Machines, not Beast Wars. Reboot is a close second. Now, Reboot had the third season was amazing. Beast Wars had some it built to something that I wasn't expecting from a Transformers show. And a lot of that was because a lot of the writers on those shows were writers from shows like Star Trek. They were writing more mature stories than what you got from normal Saturday morning cartoon fare. However, Beast Machines comes out of the gate asking questions about religion, asking questions about your belief structure, and how finding it's similar to what's happening to Wonder Woman right now in the comic books, where she dies and ends up in Asgard, right? Like how does that shock you as like your whole belief system? Like, I'm an unashamed Christian, guys. I love me some Jesus Christ with my entire fiber of my being, right? And if I died and I woke up in Valhalla, that would shake my core, right? And when the Maximals end up on Cybertron again, and they find this techno-organic, the Matrix is techno-organic, and that this idea of who they were as machines gets changed about, and then Megatron trying to conform the entire world into just like 4 different Predacon bodies. Like how do you fight conformity like that? Or how do you bring chaos to order but still try to maintain some semblance of society? Like those are the questions I get asked in Beast Machines, and that is why Beast Machines sticks with me 20 some odd years later. So Beast Machines gets the win.
So you like the shows based off of how it made you feel and how it made you think, versus just the overall fun. Let's kick people and do stupid things like they did in Power.
Yeah, I've always been kind of a seeker, man. So that's like my jam. I'm a big fan of things that make me think.
I like it a lot. Manny, how does it feel to not suck like Tyler?
Oh, dude, there's a whole line of jokes, Carlito, that I want to make here, but I'm not going down that route. That is low hanging fruit, man.
It is
but it's refreshing. It's nice to know Tyler's great, guys. I've said this before. If there's a great duo on YouTube, a great comedic duo, it's probably Lee and Tyler, and mostly Lee. Tyler's there also, but Tyler is Conan's mug. Conan O'Brien was hilarious, but every night he had that mug with him, and that mug was a vital part of the show. You couldn't do the show without it. Lee is like Conan, and Tyler is like the mug. All right, we need that mug. It's important. It's got to be there.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing analogy. I love it. Love that. Oh boy. Best community in the world. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I like weird. Me too. That's the best thing about the community. There's these little pockets that are all cool, and it's always fun to collaborate, share our passions. Absolutely. Absolutely. I like to sit in the corner and listen. LOL. Dale. I love Dale. Dale is a great guy. He said it earlier. You made his intro for him, so that's awesome.
I did.
That's awesome. Let's see here. Just a group of wonderful weirdos.
Amen.
No. I like Jay, original Flash. I like Jay,
yeah.
But he's not Wally, and he's not Barry.
No, sure. I don't think Jay Garrick's ever become a murderer. I don't think he's that's Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick's just too vanilla, man. He's just too vanilla, Rob.
He's your grandpa. That's what he is. He's a grandpa Flash.
That's true.
Manny, who is your Batman? Great question from you.
My Batman is Kevin Conroy. But if I have to pick a live action one, it's I don't know, man. God, I want to say Mike. Like the correct answer is Michael Keaton, right? Like we all love Batman '89. We all love Batman Returns. But in my 36 years going around the sun here, I gotta say, like, Christian Bale is kind of my Batman, right? My entire formative years was Christian Bale. Like I love those films, but like if I had to think, like The Dark Knight, y'all, like The Dark Knight, like we can't compare '89 and The Dark Knight. '89 might be a film that changed the landscape of superhero movies. It might be a film that helped to usher in the modern age. But The Dark Knight is like
the greatest
perfect movie.
I mean, is it not the greatest comic book movie of all time? Could you argue any other single movie? I mean, people could say Endgame or whatever, but like single movie about one superhero, could you argue any other movie better?
Yeah.
Maybe Superman 78?
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't.
Even the ending of that film, you know what I mean? Like,
it's got to be The Dark Knight. It's got to be The Dark Knight.
Yeah. So Christian Bale, but Kevin Conroy. If live action wasn't like the only caveat, because that's a Batman that like shaped me as a human being. Like when I was defining what it meant to be a man, young Manuel was watching Batman the animated series. and you know, it was on that day. That day, I looked into the belly of I looked straight into the eyes, the heart of darkness, and I said, "Yeah, Batman. This Batman show is better than the Superman show, so I want to be Batman."
I like it.
Like that's just it.
Missing link. What is up? I'm like 7 minutes behind. I'm gonna try to catch up really quickly. Nosh, what is up, Big Nosh?
Yeah.
We'll ride the rest of the night out watching Berkfam 54. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Dale, Nosh, everyone's saying hi. Let's see here. Later, Joe. Take it easy. Thank you for stopping in.
Station. I love that, man.
Great answer. Battle of the Planets. I'm assuming he's talking about cartoons.
Yeah.
Love the turtles. Something is killing the children poster.
Dude.
So that was done by Awesome LeMay, and he's actually sold out. And but someone in the Berkfam is going to be getting one on Thursday when we draw for it, because I did buy an extra one to put in this month's Burke box. So a Berkfam member, if you were wanting to get one, you're gonna have to buy one from someone else because he's out, like I said, and you had to be entered to win. You can join a Berkfam anytime, but if you wanted to win one of those posters along with the Burke box, you had to be joined by September 9th. You still can, because next month is going to be pretty awesome as well. We're going to have a Shazam #1 in there, along with a whole bunch of awesome books from the 616comics.com, which is a channel sponsor. So, if you could ever pick one series to never be published again, how long would it take you to save?
Oh,
you are funny, Scott. You are funny. Coming from someone who just bought a Sentai #2, he bought a Sentai 2. So
nice.
Let's see here. Miss So, what's up? Would you do a collab video of Dank, Manny? You both have interesting opinions on things unrelated to comics.
Yeah, I would definitely collab with Dank. Dank is a regular member of my Wednesday night Chamorro show.
I thought you already did a show with him.
Yeah, we do quite a bit. He's usually comics. You can usually find him on Comics Week, on Movie and Film Week, and then occasionally he's on the Creator Roundtable. He's probably been on the Creator Roundtable as much as the other ones, but yeah, those are the three panels that Dank frequents.
Nice. I'm a mug. You are a mug. If you could pair any comic writer with an interior artist, who would you like to pair together? A great question.
I was gonna reach for Marisi, but now I'm thinking I wouldn't mind seeing. Gosh, there's also so many that already have great artists with them, but I wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind seeing. Gosh, let's go. Kyle Higgins with Ibrahim Mustafa. I think that those two have different. They have different. Well, because with Higgins, right, we could do. That man does elevated action, superheroic action. He does that pretty well. And Ibrahim Mustafa has this really great photorealistic style, and I wonder what that would be like to pair those two together and see those heroics maybe brought down to a more human level, right, where it's not so Power Rangersy, because I mean even Radiant Black is pretty Power Rangersy. You know what I mean? It'd be interesting to see that. So sorry for the long pause while I thought for that subpar answer, chat, but those are two people I wouldn't mind seeing together.
Correct answers. George Clooney, fight me.
George Clooney could have been great. He really could have been great.
Yeah.
But he that's the movie he got dealt, man.
Manny, what's your favorite Marvel movie, show, and why?
Okay, favorite Marvel movie show and why? Favorite Marvel movie show and why? My favorite Marvel movie show would have to be. I mean, I guess the easy money's on Loki, right? But I don't know. See, the thing with Loki was Loki was great. I mean, I'd watch it again. WandaVision was also great, but would I watch it again? I'm gonna
Right.
go. I'm gonna go. Gosh, I want to say like Daredevil, right? Like I want to throw a Hail Mary and be like, oh, Daredevil or whatever. The problem with Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones is each one of those seasons is like 1 to 2 episodes too many. Um, but I connect more with the character on Daredevil. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go Daredevil on Netflix. Hellstrom was actually a pleasant surprise. I wish it would have lasted more than one season on Hulu.
Because you know did a great job. Michael Keaton was the Batman of the '80s, but Bale carried the torch and did not disappoint. Yeah, and I think what's nice about Bale is he had God, what is his name as Joker?
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Yeah, I mean Bale is a great Batman, but part of why everyone likes him so much was because how well Heath Ledger played the Joker.
Yeah, I guess the question the question to ask the chat is did are the Nolan movies good because Christian Bale was Batman? Like is he the most memorable part of those movies? Or is it
The
Heath
story.
Ledger? Is it is it Ra's al Ghul? Like or is it just that we got that really cool like Batman film from Nolan? Like is Bale actually the linchpin there? I guess that would be the.
That's a great question. That is a great question, and I don't even know. I gotta go, but I hope that you all have amazing, always amazing people have an awesome night. Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Roscoe. You're awesome, dude.
I love that guy.
We got a $5 super chat. Steve,
Hey.
okay, this money to Manny for me. Thanks. Okay, I will. I'll get his PayPal and I'll send it over to him.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 1960 Spider-Man cartoon is the correct answer.
that is an answer. That is an answer.
What is up, Air Spider? How's it going? Manny, if you could make any movie into an ongoing comic book series, what would it be and why? So you're gonna make a movie into a comic book series, right? Is that what he's saying?
Yep. If I had to make a. Okay. All right.
We're gonna opposite.
I see you. I see you, Carlito. I see you. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull one out of left field here. All right. The comic book series that I want to pitch is the Never Ending Story done as an ongoing comic book story. I feel like the films of the Never Ending Story, while great for nostalgic, do not capture what Michael Ende had in the novels themselves, which is the idea that you can be enthralled in this fantastic world, but then as you become part of this world, you can turn and become a dictator, which is what happens to Bastion and that fall from grace. And I feel like we can capture that a little bit better on a bigger scale, where I'm talking Lord of the Rings scale, but in comic book form. We can get to see all kinds of different fantastic creatures. We can expand the cast of characters, and really dive into the lore of the Never Ending Story. So that being said, that's. Oh, I have to take a comic book series and turn it into a movie. Scratch that entire thing, because I didn't read your question, Carlito. If I had to take a comic book series into right, or no, that's any movie into a non-comic, but then I have to cast a lead.
And then who to direct it? I'm confused by the question. I'm assuming you answered it right though.
Yeah, okay.
For me, I would take the show Yellowstone.
Ooh, Kevin Costner.
So good, dude.
I gotta watch it.
So good.
It's on Peacock, right?
Paramount.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I actually have that one. I forget I have it when it's on Star Trek
Season
Discovery.
4 is coming out in November, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's basically like a mob show, but about ranchers. That's the best way I can describe it. It's about these people live on a ranch, and they own Yellowstone, and it's like the amount of land they own is just ridiculous, and they don't want to give up an inch of what they own to whether it's Native Americans or people trying to buy land to put in other things like ski resort or anything else. You have to watch it, but it's really, really, really good. And what's interesting, I don't know the guy's name, but he was the bad guy in Too Fast, Too Furious, and he is in the show as Rip. That's a guy's name. And you absolutely hate this character from day one, but then he ends up being like your favorite character. So I would definitely suggest, if you haven't seen already, watch Yellowstone, and that would be the show that I'd pick to put into a comic book.
Does he become does he become like an ally of the main character? Like does he get Zuko'd or Vegeta? Is that what happens?
So he is on he's on Team Dutton, which is the main part of the show, but you're like he does illegal things, and he seems like a complete D, but he has a soft heart, and you see his character evolve, very similar to like, okay, not like to the extent, but kind of like Jaime Lannister, where he was like very well, like everyone freaking hated that guy, and then like as the seasons go on, things change, and you start to really like the character, right? It's not like it's not as crazy like that. You didn't hate him as much as everyone hated Jaime Lannister, but it's similar to that. That's the best way I can describe how much people hated the character versus how much everyone loves it.
Oh, I like it. My dad was asking me if we had that. Now I can tell him we do.
You got to watch it. It's you got to burn through those first 3 seasons before season 4 comes out for sure. Let's see here. Hurley Jack Nicholson suggested that Heath Ledger should have picked the role of Joker because of how the character is. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So I actually got to see Dustin. Actually, I don't know the guy's name. I forgot his name. Dustin from the show Stranger Things was at the con I went to. And that was really cool to hear him. Like he's a kid, but it was really cool to get to hear like an actor out of one of my favorite shows talk about the TV show. So it was pretty cool.
I think Walter Jones is the only actor that's coming to the con that I'm going to this October. I think that's about it. Otherwise, I mean, I think there's other actors, but that's the only one that I know.
I would love to meet Walter Jones and have him sign one of my Power Ranger books for sure.
Dude, I'm gonna have him sign some Johnny Young Boss shit just to piss him off.
Just to piss him off. That is hilarious.
You sign for the best play. No. Although, yeah, maybe I could. Maybe I should do a head swap on that Legends figure. Take an Adam head and put it on a Zach, because the Zach hair is so atrocious on all his. Anyway,
it's pretty bad. Who do you like better though, Adam or Zach?
Oh, Adam by far, man. Adam is in contestation. What can do? He's in the running. Yeah, for one of my favorite Rangers. You know what I mean? Like if not the favorite. Yeah, one moment when he takes the broken Mastodon power coin and he morphs, knowing that could kill him in order to help.
Yes.
What's his name from In Space?
Power Rangers in Space. Yeah. What's the guy's name? He becomes the Green Turbo Ranger.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Carlos. When he morphs to help Carlos, it's like that cemented it. And not only is he's arguably the best martial artist that's been on the show. Like, I mean, the dude's amazing. And just, I don't know, like of all the replacement Rangers, Adam's the only one that sticks out to me. Rocky is weak sauce, man. And Mighty Morphin, the comic, is helping out a little bit with the stuff with his siblings and the bottle caps or whatever the hell. Like I mean, they're trying their best to make Rocky something, but like none of those are.
Rocky is not. Like he's a Red Ranger, and yes, he's a Power Ranger and all that stuff. But he's not as cool as Adam or any of the other characters. Honestly, I don't even think he's as cool as Billy, and I don't think Billy's that cool at all.
Billy is cool, like in a weird, like non-Ranger.
Steve Cardenas is one of the best martial artists on the show too.
Yeah.
I would say Steve Cardenas, Johnny Young Bosch, and obviously JDF.
Yeah.
Those would probably be the 3 best martial artists on the show. For sure.
And I think I honestly, and I also think Johnny is I love Jason. Every time JDF comes back, like my heart goes a flutter and I get all excited. But like pound for pound, like acting, Johnny's got him beat like all day long. Like
at some point, I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you follow JDF at all, and I absolutely love JDF. Like I got starstruck when I got to meet him. Got signatures from him. Like I was starstruck, right? But over time, it almost feels like him and the Green Ranger just became one person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he literally thinks he is the Green Ranger. He is Tommy Oliver. But like it's literally like they're one person almost. It's not a person playing a person. It's just him. It feels like. So I don't know if you feel the same way or not.
I do. I don't know. I've heard mixed things about JDF at cons. Like I've heard people say he's a dick, but then again, like I could totally see like being at the wrong con on the wrong day, because I mean you're getting swamped with people. And,
sure.
You know,
I had a great experience with him. I had a really, really great experience with him. Let's see here. I missed a couple things. We're gonna get out of here very shortly. Only 14 subs away from 500. Click the link to sub up Manny. Absolutely. Again,
thanks, brother.
Thank you so much, Bale. I appreciate you. Let's see here. I missed a whole bunch of things people were saying. I'm sorry, Carlito. JDF is my man crush. Absolutely. Cole Hauser, I don't remember. Oh yeah, that's gotta be him, right? Let me hold on. Let me make sure that's the right guy. That is him. He does not look like he did in Too Fast, Too Furious. He's a big boy now. He's got facial hair. He does not look like him. You got to watch the show.
I keep waiting for that. One of these days. It's enough Rogaine on the chin.
That I've gotten, honestly.
Well, like I said in my lighting video, that's why I light the way I do, just to kind of hide all of this under the shadow here.
I like it. JDF lives around the corner from me. Oh my gosh. I have a photo of me and him right there. And I got a signed Funko. This was actually A-OK to me from Chino Comics and more. And then I got a signed Power Rangers book as well. But I would always love to get more stuff signed from him for sure and get to meet him again. That would be great. Burke got a tattoo on his left cheek. No, I don't. I don't have any tattoos. Do you have any tattoos?
I do.
Don't you have like it's right here, right?
Yeah, I've got a tribal there, like a 2000s tribal. Like I wish I would. It's just one of those things. I turned 18. It was like 2005, whatever year it was, and 2000, and don't matter. And at the time, I was like, oh man, these tribals, these 2000 tribals are like all the rage. I'm gonna get this thing filled in, and it's gonna be awesome. And then I grew up, and I was like, dude, I don't like this tribal at all. Like I wish I would have got like a Polynesian tribal or something that like meant something to me, like culturally. But instead, I was just like, no, I gotta be extreme, and I never even finished it. My first tattoo is just my last name. That was like a rite of passage. I was 14, and that was just something we did in our family. So it's all faded now because I'm old as shit. But yeah,
there's another one.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine, dude. It's not a big deal. Dude, if I ever got JDF on my channel, I might like poop a brick. I'm not even kidding, dude. Like I would die inside to get to interview him and talk to him. I'd almost rather do it in person, though. You know what I mean? But then I feel like I would like have to pee my pants because I'd be so worried and whatnot. I would love to do that, though. I would love to get to beat him again for sure. Burke accidentally ripped the front of the door box off. I met JDF at NYCC. He was awesome. I'm sure he was. Nice. I'm sure he was. He was great to meet for sure. Okay, if you guys don't have any other questions for Manny, it's about time to get out of here. We've been hanging out for a little over an hour. Make sure, again, you guys subscribe to Chamorro Cinema. Subscribe to Cerebros. and everyone else in the PCP Bad Batch Army. Did I say that right? The
Yeah.
Bad Batch PCP Army.
Yeah, we're the PCP Army Bad Batch.
Have you watched all the episodes to that?
To the Bad Batch?
Yeah.
I watched. I think I missed a couple in the middle, but I really liked the first episode, and then I was just kind of middling through, and I don't know if it was just excitement and like adrenaline, like new Star Wars show, and I don't know. It was okay. It was okay.
I watched the first episode and I thought it was good. And I started the second episode. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't very good. I didn't like the animation. I just didn't, you know.
It's kind of that weird hybrid between like Clone Wars and like more realistic lighting, and it makes things look grotesque in some instances. So
yeah. What do you got going on your channel coming up here tomorrow?
Sure. So tomorrow you can catch me on Lame or Frame. I'll be judging for filling in for Bearded. We're going to be doing drawing Zelda characters. And Wednesday is Toys and Collectibles night. So we're going to be, this month has all been about event comics and pitching crossovers on the movie show. This one's going to be about, again, franchises. So 90s franchises, 80s franchise, whatever franchises you can think of, toys and collectibles that you collect, whether it's Power Rangers, whether it's Terminator or Alien, all those inappropriate 90s or rated R films that we had toys for when we were kids. We'll be talking about that stuff. And that's all well and good. I have one show Wednesday nights. That's all I do. Every once in a while you can find other stuff. But more importantly, guys, subscribe to Cerebros. Verno's got an amazing podcast that he puts out. Him and Nick Comic Culture do a lot of things together. Verno, he challenges me when a lot of times I would read a book once and then review it. And what Verno has shown me is I need to be reading things multiple times in order to give it a fair shake. You know, reading something under duress in order to produce a video because you feel like you have to is not fair to the writer. It's not fair to the artist, not fair to the people that put all this time into that book. And
Sure.
When I've done that, it's helped me to see things that I would have missed trying to rush through it. So Verno has made me a better comic book reader, and he's got a new YouTube channel. He's just starting out here. You guys should definitely be checking out the Cerebros. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and check out the YouTube channel. Make sure you sub them up and check it out.
My next question before we get out of here: do you have anything planned to get you more votes to win the CBC Awards? Or you got anything going on at the CBC Awards coming up?
Yeah, the CBC Awards, my plan is...
By the way, congratulations to you, man.
That's
awesome job to get nominated for that. You were up there, Legion of Comics, DJ Lynx, whole bunch of Whack Comics, whole bunch of other awesome people were up for it. Congratulations to you, sir, for being nominated, man. That is absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you. My plan for the CBC Awards is for the two categories I'm nominated in. For Channel of the Year, I strongly believe that should go to Pop Culture Philosophers. If you go into almost any chat in the comic book community, and you know what you're going to see?
Manny,
you're going to see the word station everywhere, freaking everywhere. And sorry, you're gonna see the word station everywhere. I'm so sorry, Burke.
You're fine.
You're gonna see that everywhere. The idea of station, the idea that we as a community have a word that we latched onto that unites us. I think that's really cool. So Channel of the Year, Pop Culture Philosophers, Community Builder Award should go to Gary B. #Grow Together, spread through this community like a wildfire. And it's something that's brought me to all kinds of amazing individuals that I might have never found, not just in comic books, but in pops and other collectibles. Gary B takes the time to watch and comment on almost every one of our channels. I mean, the guy has to be a bot, right? Because I don't know how the heck he finds the time in the day, but he does it. Gary B, the casual comic guy, not only should win, he needs to win because it's the only correct answer. So Gary B, the casual comic guy, pop culture philosophers, and then guys, vote for any of the other categories as your heart desires, because every one of those nominees is worth it. Every one of those nominees puts out amazing content, and definitely make sure that you vote for go and vote, be part of it. Whether you agree with the way that the nominations were done or not, LCS is trying to build something for the community, and anything that unites us is in my book a good thing. So
Absolutely.
definitely go and support them.
And it's just like Tyler said, if we give awards to all of the movies that just did well at the box office, then like that wouldn't be fun. It's just, so it's the same thing. Like, just because someone has a large channel, it doesn't mean they should win an award. People are up there because people really, really enjoy their videos, their live streams, and the community that they've built. And congratulations again to you, man. Seriously.
Thanks, brother.
Man. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I will support you and back you up 100% regardless of who it is. So.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in the community that's been showing a lot of love and support, man. It means the world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got a video coming out tomorrow, unboxing from the 616comics.com. I got a Thursday night chat on Thursday, and I got a few other things as well coming out this week. So thank you so much, Manny, for coming on the Meet the Berkfam episode 14. As of right now, episode 15 is up for grabs. So if you're a Berkfam member, you want to be on here, let me know, and we'll get you in here next week. Head and Jim Comics, what's up, man? How's it going? I went on your live stream earlier today. I think we got one of those channels up to 180 subs. I don't know who it was, but
I love HG, man. This kid gives me hope for the future of this hobby, man.
Absolutely. I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing for sure.
Yeah.
I got to say a few things here. I got to shout out all the sponsors really quick, and then we'll get out of here. Thank you again to comicbook_press on Instagram. If you ever need any comic books pressed, make sure to hit up Eric over at comicbook_press on IG and use my promo code Burke54 to get free shipping back to you on your first order. Thank you also to the 616comics.com for sponsoring a monthly Burke box. If you guys are ever needing any comic books, variants, exclusive variants, make sure you guys check out the 616comics.com. They're amazing online retailers with amazing books. Thank you also to the channel members. In the family tier, we got Flash 6792, Collectibles Lounge, Adrian Pandawson 316, Hoarderside, Nick's Kicks and Comics, Blue Hellion Comics, Cardboard Crazy, Small Town Collectibles, Legion of Comics, Warlord, Paul Rogers, Oregon Wine, Becker, Mark Spector Comics, Rob's Fat Stacks, Jonathan Michael, Remy Q Studios, Jade, Chip Getler, Slotted Up 503, DJ Links, Austin LeMay, Comic Book Poser, Actual Dracula, obviously Chamorro Cinema, Kidrano Prince, Carlito Classico, Shattered Glass Comic Reviews, Sector 2815, and B. Ramey. These guys are entered to win the monthly Burke box, which we will actually draw for on Thursday during the Thursday night chat. Thank you also to New Guy, Daily Suspense, and Flo Dameron. A link to all the people in the friend tier and family tier. A link to their Instagram or YouTube page is in the description of all of my videos. Thank you also to everyone in the supporter tier as well. Thank you again, Manny, for coming on, man. We had a great time. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.